to the near post. Let's see what Mount Pleasant has planned.
First corner kick to Mount Pleasant. Here it comes at the near post. Brilliant! Sule McCullough! Looking to deliver. Deflected inside, still in the area. It's a chance. Anderson! Colin Anderson, the gem of the Cavalier season, gets his 20th goal this season. He has been locked out all. It's a corner kick for Mount Pleasant. It's a good delivery. He's done it again. Sule McCullough has done it again. He's wearing the captain's armband, and he is the chosen one, surely, for Mount Pleasant. That's his second goal in this fight. He enjoys. Guthrie pulls it back. It's Campbell again, deflected and in! He's their star boy! Devontae Campbell has done it again!
Come on, Pleasant in the season.
Cavalier looking to respond. At the back post, heads go up. An opportunity, buried! They respond immediately! And who else? Oh, it's Richard King!
2023 Sabina Park, Jamaica Premier League Super Finals. Sule McCullough with a brace of headers and Colin Anderson with the lone goal for Cavalier. Mount Pleasant 2, Cavalier 1. All hell break loose at Sabina Park. Mount Pleasant lifting their first Jamaica Premier League title.
Final whistle! They are known for sea and sand. They are known for the wind and the waves. And now the parish of St. Anne will be known as the home of the Jamaica Premier League champions.
After all the years of hard work that the owner would have put into the club, Theodore Tapper Whitmore partnered with Davian Ferguson to bring that past that landmark, that milestone that Mount Pleasant has been trying for so long. 2024, the National Stadium, the office, Independence Park. Devontae Campbell with the opener. Richard King with the equalizer. Nicholas Hamilton with the winning penalty. Game ended 1-1, went into penalties. Cavalier lift another Jamaica Premier League title. And that is it for then. 2025, we have Cavalier versus Mount Pleasant again. Three-peat. Three-peat. Time and time again, we have seen these two teams. I would say the two best teams in the Jamaica Premier League for the past 3 to 4 seasons, probably more, even more, because Cavalier won it a little bit before that. Probably the last 5 seasons they have been the best, and the record stands for itself. Welcome back, people, to MG Sports TV. Thank you very much again for tuning in. Really appreciate it, people. Smash that like button. This is a preview show for the Jamaica Premier League Super Final. What a season it has been for all the teams in the Jamaica Premier League. Crazy amount of excitement. Wonderful stuff, people. Relegation, heated relegation battle. Relegation battle down to the final day. Clubs reporting clubs of serious matter, in which that happen every year. Veer Phoenix won Hullabaloo with Veer Phoenix. And I'm telling you, new club, new introduction in the Premier League. Racing United fighting for top 6. And it was an exciting season, I have to say. Semi-finals, quarterfinals, Cavalier face off versus Portmore United. Montego Bay United face off versus Tivoli Garden. Cavalier came out victorious versus Portmore United. Montego Bay came out victorious versus Tivoli Garden. No, semi-finals was already set. 2 teams already made the semi-finals in Mount Pleasant and Arnett Garden. The bad part about that for 2 of those teams are Mount Pleasant is the bogey team for Montego Bay United. Montego Bay United in the semi-finals face Mount Pleasant. Cavalier FC is the bogey team for Arnett Garden. It was written in the stars. Cavalier FC defeated Portmore United and faced Arnett Garden in the semi-finals. So it was bad luck on the side of Arnett Garden and Montego Bay United. Very, very unfortunate. They faced off against 2 teams that they struggle to get a result against. Very, very unfortunate. Unfortunate for Cavalier FC and Mount Pleasant. Now, semi-finals out of the way. Cavalier defeated Arnett Garden and Mount Pleasant defeated Montego Bay. Now we face with 2 teams who have been going at it for the past 5, probably let's say 4 seasons. They have been going at it. We have the illustrious Mount Pleasant with a big squad, very powerful squad. Quality players all around the pitch. Quality coaching staff. Huge coaching staff at that. Proper infrastructure. Possibly the most structured club. One of the most structured club in the Caribbean. Possibly one of the most structured club in the CONCACAF region as well. Going up against a Cavalier team that many might say is being led by their head coach. Technically, that's not the case. They do have a structure. They do have a developmental part. They've been partaking quite so often a lot of the youth competitions. And they for sure have quality right around their pitch. Do not think for 1 minute that the Cavalier team don't have quality right all over the pitch. From goalkeeper, centre backs, full backs, midfield, the attacking front, they have quality. They might not have the depth, according to in relevance to Mount Pleasant, but they do have quality, championship quality players. But this game is a one-off game. Very, very interesting. So these 2 teams would have met a total of 22 times, dating all the way back to 2018. In those meetings, Cavalier would have registered 9 wins, Mount Pleasant 6 wins, and in total 7 draws. So Cavalier still have the upper hand. The last 5 games played between these 2 teams would have gone in the aspect of 3 wins for Cavaliers, 3 wins in total for Cavalier, 1 draw and 1 win for Mount Pleasant. One of those wins in the last 5 games would have came in a penalty shootout, which will go all the way back to the finals last year. Now, technically, you could say in 90 minutes, it is registered as a draw. but the game ended as a win in favor of Cavalier. Draw. Cavalier at this present moment are going into the game as they, maybe some would say underdog, but they are the team that always get the job done versus Mount Pleasant. No, it's interesting enough. Despite the dominance that Mount Pleasant displayed throughout the entirety of this season, there's one team that consistently get the better of them. One team. Now, both teams would have achieved their objective in making it to the CONCACAF competition, where the big money is at. The one team that Mount Pleasant struggle against in regards to result-wise is Cavalier FC. So there has been 4 meetings between these two teams this season. 1 in the CONCACAF competition, 3 in the league. First match ended 2-2. Brilliant encounter. Second match at Mount Pleasant, 3-0. One of the biggest goal deficit in a meetup between these two teams. Mount Pleasant got the better of Cavalier. On the final match day, down at the Edward Siaga venue, Cavalier redeemed back themselves by winning that game 2-1 from a late penalty from Richard King. So there is a big deal going on here. Something is happening. Something is happening here. This is very, very interesting. Extremely interesting, people. That's the last 4 meetings between these teams. 4 meetings this season. And Cavalier won 2 of them. Draw 1. Mount Pleasant winning 1. So that still is saying that Cavalier still have an advantage over Mount Pleasant. But this season, as I said, Mount Pleasant has been phenomenal in all areas on the pitch, on and off the pitch, handling their business, dealing with players coming in, administration. They have been brilliant. And the table, the regular season table, would have shown that. They have been brilliant. Now, let's put all of that aside. Tomorrow, it's all about who put the ball in the back of the net and stop the ball from going in their net. Now, let me tell you something, people. I know a lot of persons, yeah? And I've seen a lot of persons, because of the nature of how the season proceeded, many persons have to look and say, Mount Pleasant are going to this game as favorite. That's what I've been hearing. That's what I've been told. Nevertheless, Cavalier are the defending champion, but the season table does not lie. Mount Pleasant and all metrics have been the best team so far this season. Now, this is a final. Does all of them the statistics that matter? Yes, it does. No, I'm not saying that it will take the front stage for the season, for the game, because in a final, it's all about putting the ball in one net and stopping it from going in yours. That in itself is something huge. So the league table is saying that Mount Pleasant are the best team in the league. That's what the table is saying. The underlying metrics, the statistics, the data are saying that also. Now, this has been a tough year for Cavalier. Very, very tough year. A lot. And not just tough, but a tremendous and very remarkable year in regards to achievements. What they have done on the pitch, off the pitch. Brilliant. But all of that is put aside now on this day. Now, a Cavalier team, and I do think this is a team that the Mount Pleasant struck, the Mount Pleasant hierarchy, team, coaching staff, and squad know that they can't take this team lightly in no way, at no point in time, because this is a team that they have been rugged throughout the season and they still get over the line. Look at the quarterfinals. In the quarterfinals, rugged versus Portmore United. still get the job done. Rugged versus Onyx Garden, still get the job done. Now they got the opportunity to put in at least a couple days of recovery. That in itself is a red flag for Mount Pleasant. But we all know the quality that Mount Pleasant possesses. Key players for both teams in this game. For Cavalier, Vino Bartlett in goal, he will need to have one of the best games of his life. Richard King, we know the quality that Richard King has to offer. So we know what to expect from him. Dwayne Busy Atkinson, he is going to be pivotal to what Cavalier wants to do in the attack and how efficient they are in the attack in this game. Jal Mara Calvin, the Cavalier leading goal scorer and can become the leading goal scorer of the league. He also will be pivotal in this game. Scored a huge goal in versus Onyx Garden, a crucial goal to take his team over the line. These are the players for Cavalier who will be vital. And I also have to give mention to Watson and also Allen in the middle of the park. Very, very crucial. Now, look at the Mount Pleasant squad. Baller for days. Baller for days. I feel laugh people. Serious. Mount Pleasant has some serious ballers. Especially when they dip in the transfer market and brought in the Asians them, and they brought in some really serious ballers. Thomas, a proper DM. Proper DM. I think Judy Johnson, number 10, very, very silky and smooth carrying the ball. Now the youngster from the academy, Franco Celestino, might seem very, very efficient. But I do think Mount Pleasant might be going with a very direct front line for this one. So I'm looking to see Rhyme Edwards, who's going to play a pivotal role for Mount Pleasant in this game. Sole McCullough, time and time again, delivering for Mount Pleasant in the most vital moments of games. I think Chambers would be the one in goal. I think Fitzroy Cummins, who have a brilliant season, most notably, will be very, very impactful in this game. Jashawn Anglin will also be a crucial player for Mount Pleasant in this game. People, I'm very much excited to see how this game is going to turn out. Very, very excited. Where predictions are concerned, I definitely could see this game going to another penalty shootout. I'm not sure. I'll give the predictions tomorrow. I'll give prediction tomorrow. A little bit before the game, I do the prediction. I'm going to do Instagram. No, and hard to predict, people. Very, very hard to predict. It's 1-1 already. No, one win. So it's hard. This is going to be the tiebreaker. So it's very, very hard to predict, I have to say. So, only give me a pan down. I think Mount Pleasant will be positionally disciplined, because when Cavalier catch up on the break, Cavalier going to invite you in. And when they catch up on the break, and cut you to shreds. Cut you to shreds. Yeah. Anyways, people, tell me who you think will take this one. Smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for tuning in. Look out tomorrow for my combined 11 between Mount Pleasant and Cavalier. Let's see how this one goes, people. Big up on yourself, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys again. Until next time, MG Sports TV. Road. God bless. Boom. Outside. You know what I mean? Outside. And then outside. Well, outside.